YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today we got this streamer's biggest moment exposed, the nightmare at home. Ain't gonna lie, we've all seen it. You never know it can get that bad, bro. Nobody was expecting that. Buddy my age too, so like, I ain't gonna lie. When I seen that, I was like, dang. Cause I ain't gonna lie, streaming with like, you know, still living in your parents' house, it do be a pain, bro. Cause I could kinda relate, but I don't think my experiences were that, ooh. I don't know. It ain't get that far, but you know, you gotta put that foot down in the streaming game, bro. So let's see what it's talking about, man. Let's do it.
A couple of the biggest streamers decided they were gonna raid this small streamer. It instantly became the biggest moment of his life. But just as quick as the raid happened, his whole life got flipped, turned upside down in a blink of an eye.
Stable Ronaldo raided me? Oh my god. He just raided me. I promise you he just raided.
Shout out Stable Ronaldo, by the way. That was... It saved his life. So let's go ahead, let's clap it up, bro. It actually saved his life. Cause I ain't gonna lie, all this other stuff that happened after, bro, I actually went back and I started watching like the clips and all the stuff she was saying, even when the camera wasn't showing. Gang, that is not apparent, bro. That is not apparent, bro. Like it was. Oof.
Look, what do you mean? I just got raided with 10,000 people. Mama, you see, there's 10,000.
If it was 10 million people, if I tell you to get off.
I'm getting off, but it's... I'm trying to turn up, bro. I just got raided by Ronaldo, Marlon. Can I stay on for like 5 minutes? All my life, I've never had this much viewers. Bro, I don't even know what to do, bro. I'm shaking, bro. This is...
Now, as a real content creator, I understand this exact situation. You're on your grind, you're on your hustle, and it makes you break a couple of household rules in order to continue your journey. Maybe you leave the dishes in the sink, maybe you don't take the trash out, maybe you're a little bit loud at night while you're recording or streaming. But in a small moment that most of us would have understood, because hell, we've seen streamers get kicked out before for being loud and rowdy in their parents' home, breaking different rules, exposed what would ultimately end up being the worst, and I do mean worst, mother in streaming.
Lacey, Marlon, Speed, Kai. Why is she doing it, bro?
Turns on the d.i.f.f.e.r.e.n.t alarm. What's that? Hold on. What is that? d.i.f.f.e.r.e.n.t alarm. Surveillance. Oh, I think he said she got a camera in his room. Or is that not what they said? Hold on, let me keep watching. But I could have sworn he said something about a camera being... Is that it right there? That light? Hold on.
I'm getting... Okay.
Oh my...
Move!
Come on.
Yo,
Out of my room.
that was hard to watch, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Then she put him in a headlock or something, bro. Then she's like throwing elbows.
My house.
Doing the most. And what should have been this small streamer Nitro Camden's biggest moment, a point that he talks about tomorrow in class, something that the lunch table loves to hear, instantly turned into the worst experience of his life. But what's worse is that Nitro Camden is saying that this isn't something that is just a one-off or it just happened in this happenstance. He's saying that this is something that routinely happens. It's just that nobody's ever watching. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's going to go a long way for the channel. Be a part of the community so you can know what's going on in the community. Now, back into the video. Before this moment, Camden was basically an unknown streamer, somebody like most people that you find on the Just Chatting page or any other page of Twitch or Kick. They're just trying to get it out the mud. I mean, streaming at all hours and ends of the night, making clips, you know, creating content, just because he has the desire and aspiration to make it. And in a stroke of luck, some of the bigger creators, Marlon, Stable Ron, and the creator formerly known as foryou, decided that they were going to give him a raid. That's right, they were going to take their chat and put it in front of him to give him the most viewers that he's ever had in his life. Needless to say, this made Camden...
Oh, so it was from this stream. Okay. Because I was watching it. I think Rug invited Marlon and Ronaldo over. And then Then they tried some food, blind deaf mute game, and then I think they were watching Gamerhood or something like that. And as they getting off, he rated. Okay, cause then that's when all the news throughout the nighttime started showing, and then I think Senna joined in and tried to figure out like how she could help him. But I ain't gonna lie, that whole situation, I know he had the craziest 24 hours of his life game. Facts. But he's had the craziest 24 hours of his life. But it also ended up being his biggest blessing, bro. So, sheesh. It's actually parents out there like that, bro. That shit's crazy.
Extremely ecstatic.
Stable Ronaldo rated me? Oh my God.
But just as that smile came to his face, it was quickly replaced with a straight one. His mother walked in, and as somebody who has seen things like this before, I can already tell that this has been an ongoing problem and that this was going to be something bigger than what we could have even expected. She claims that this is the last straw. He needs to get offline, disconnect, and leave her house.
Look, what do you mean? I just got rated with 10,000 people. Mama, you see, there's 10.
If it was 10 million people, if I tell you to get off.
I'm getting off, but it's.
And another thing too, like some parents really be blocking their biggest blessings, bro. It doesn't ever make sense, gang. Like, parents who have kids gotta understand, like, we're going to be the ones taking care of you once you get old and all that, bro. But if you give us some type of treatment all the way into adulthood, a lot of that childhood trauma, like, it holds weight, bro. It holds a lot of weight that they just don't understand, and then they're confused when you don't want to talk to them, you don't want to be around them as much. Like, I don't know, bro, because it's dependent on, like, you gotta be a real stand-up dude or female to, like, be willing to put all that aside. Some people don't care, bro. Once they figure out a way to make it and they don't gotta stay under their parent roof, they ghost them. And once you really learn some type of situations, bro, like, you hear stories, you can't really blame them. So, like, some parents just gotta understand, bro, like, you're supposed to love your kid no matter what, bro. No matter what. So it's like, I don't know.
No, I think if the clip stopped right there, we would be having a different conversation today. People would be giving a little bit of grace for the mom. People would be giving grace for Camden. They would be saying, hey, you know what? It does seem late. This is a school night. Sounds like there are siblings in the background. Maybe being the loudest possible isn't necessarily the best thing. And then also it seems like they had a conversation before. And then they would also be saying, hey, calling your son a failure is just, that's disgusting.
You better hope that when he fails, I open my door.
Wow. You just heard it here. I'm gonna feel it.
There's no real ways to frame that in a positive light, but discouraging him from chasing a dream, especially in 2026 when people are literally having their lives changes at an instant, is not the best way to go about doing these things. But any, and I do mean any, grace goes right out of the window as this stream continues. Camden seems as though he is trying to have this audience with him, but also alleviate his mom, you know, do the best that he can, you know, rectify the situation while not trying to escalate. But his mother comes in and takes it from a 2 to 1,000 almost instantly. Things do get physical. Trigger warning for anybody that's ever been through any sort of, you know, situation where their parents have gotten physical with them. This is honestly some of the most disgusting behavior that I've ever seen in my life.
Okay. Move out of my room, my house, everything. This is all mine.
It sounds like they've had these
like, hold on. Yeah. That's
conversations before about him streaming.
like, why do some parents do that, bro? Cause all we're trying to like, majority of the time, bro, a kid's dream is to retire his parents, bro. Take care of them, like, and as we're trying to do that, it's the same thing you're trying to stop. So it's like, what do you want us to do, bro? Like, if y'all go back to my old videos, like beginning of the year, bro, you see some of the stuff I was going through, bro. Like, people just wasn't understanding anything, bro. Had me move downstairs, all this stuff. Hey, just being honest, so like it's kind of, you know, kind of remembering some things, but it's not here or there.
At all different times of hours. Sounds like he has school tomorrow, but to be honest with you, none of that matters. The minute that she decides to put hands on him, attempt to bite him, force him in these different directions. And the best part about this is, even though this is a silver lining, is that it's all caught on camera, because this is probably a situation that he's dealt with over and over again. He's been trying to explain this to people, but now he has the video proof of it all. Just a few moments earlier, Camden was on the high of a lifetime. He was experiencing euphoria because it seems as though the dream that was ever so elusive was right in his grasp. Instead of completing the mission of getting these eyes of people into his chat so that they can watch him be entertaining, now these eyes, these thousands upon thousands of eyes, are now in his chat watching his home life fall apart. And I don't know if I doubled down enough on this, but the mother's behavior is totally inexcusable. For anybody that's about to come in any comment section saying like, well, you know, he should have decided to get off stream or not yell during a school night. Gang, how does that correlate?
They gonna unplug yo. They gonna try to unplug your PC. Turn the Wi-Fi off. Gee, bro. Messing up cords and everything, like, hey, bro.
To her biting him or attempting to bite him. Like, none of that makes any sense to me. There's no justification in this at all. Now, part of me did want to look away from this stream because this is a tough watch. This seems like a private moment that we should not be seeing. But the longer that Camden left this stream alive, it became clear that this was something more than just a one-off. It seems as though Camden had been living this life, this terror, this nightmare for an extremely long time.
There's times, obviously, I said this, and then I'll be like, oh, okay, we'll have a little talk and we're fine. I'm done. This will save me so much money. I don't care. This could be my office and store all my school stuff. I don't have to worry about all this senior expensive stuff. It's a win-win. The child support don't matter either. I'm still getting paid either way. He owes me over $14,000. Either way, I'm still getting my money.
Good.
It's that shit, bro. It's that shit. Bro, money is a dangerous thing, man.
So hear me. I've already took away your phone. I've already emptied out one of your accounts.
Oh, I forgot. Buddy had her account linked. I don't know if he did it on purpose. What if did he do it himself? So that the money could go to his mom so he could help her, or did she force him? Cause if she forced him to put her account on it, but then gets mad when he's streaming, that makes no sense. Unless I'm not getting this right, but bro, something don't add. Bro, what is, I don't know, bro. Stuff like this, gang, like it just
get the other one because I don't know why it won't let me.
The nightmare that Camden had been living.
Get the other one because I I don't know why it won't let me.
The nightmare that Camden had been living seems to be coming clear for this new audience, and it is one that is sparking greater conversation, but right now it's just the most disgusting thing in the world. She says that she's emptying his bank accounts and is going to put him to the curb, which to me is like very spiteful. Sure, kick him out because he's 18 now, you don't want to deal with these things, etc., etc. But how is he supposed to survive if there's a way that he's generating some sort of money? Maybe even if you gave him the said money, put it to the side, at least leave him with that money so that he can be safe and secure. Look, this is a heightened moment, but at the same time, there still has to be some mother left in there. It's just hard to even talk about, to be quite honest with you. But as the stream goes on, the nightmare gets worse. At some point, the mother does leave the room and Camden describes the reality of his situation that nobody up until this point has been able to see because he's been such a small streamer for so long.
She has cameras, bro. If I don't know if y'all can see, it's literally right here.
That's what I was talking about. Wait, is it behind the? Hold on.
He's such a small streamer for so long.
She has cameras, bro. If I don't know if y'all can see, it's literally right here. If y'all can.
Camera in your room.
Can't see.
Wait.
See that?
What the fuck?
Gang, are you
So that is the. I thought it was an alarm clock. What the fuck? Yo, hold on.
dead ass gang?
That's her camera?
Yeah, what the fuck?
And then later on in that same stream, he shows a recent birthday card that he had gotten from his mother saying, "Happy birthday."
Wait, why? Bro, what? Nah, bro. Wait. Hold on. What is the camera for? You not no baby? Like, what is she monitoring? She's trying to make sure he don't say nothing. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, this messing up my brain, bro. Oh no, this is not good for my mental. Hold on. Let's hurry up and get through this, bro. I can't do it. Like, this is just like what is, bro?
Birthday. Now get out, LOL. Something that
There's no way this is real, bro. Bro, that's why am I getting emotional, bro? What, bro? Hey, what the? Hold on. This is just. There's no way, like. Me and Buddy same age. I don't know why. There's no way. What?
probably could have been or was laughed off as a joke at that moment. But now with all the context behind their relationship, it seems as though she had been plotting or planning or waiting for this moment for a very, very...
Wait. So does she hate him because of the streams, or like she hates him overall? Cause this is not making any sense, bro.
very long time. His mother isn't new to this. She is true to this. It's gotten so bad that even Camden's friends that have lived this experience with him, probably consoled him in some way, shape, form, or fashion, are now saying that, hey, this isn't a situation that's new to us. We've seen these things before. We've tried to navigate these things, but ultimately she is exactly who she's showing to be on camera.
Give you an update after everything you've seen, bro. His mom might be at home or she might not. She ain't kicked him out yet and she ain't woke him up yet, but she did tell him when she get back home from where he was getting kicked out. But when he get back, when he wake up, he gonna leave and go get his own phone because she took his phone and turned it off. So nobody can even text his phone right now because she turned it off. So he gonna go get his own phone, set it up, and somehow, some way get his own place to stay. Cam is 18. He live in St. Louis. He a senior in high school. This all came out of nowhere almost. This situation has happened a few times before, where she would force him to get off the game, but he never actually stayed on stream. This the first time he actually just stayed on, and you see what happened, bro.
This nightmare isn't just a reality for Camden. It seems as though
Nah, Ronaldo just say somebody live, gang. Nah, no funny, bro. Ronaldo just say somebody live. I don't get that. I don't get this game. The camera's like the top of the cake, bro. That don't even make sense, man. What is that doing?
everybody in this household is miserable under this woman's roof.
You see this shit? Go back to my VODs, you'll see. Shit happens fucking every week. Grown as fuck, I'm walking away, you come up behind me and grab my face. Do not do that. Don't do that. I'm grown just like you grown. Do not put your hand on me.
She can say all that she wants, that she has these choices, these people are older, and that...
So she's just an abusive mom. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. This ain't it, bro. So this is what it's deep. I was just on the tip of the iceberg. This is breaking it down, like.
They don't have to stay here, but that doesn't mean that you have to treat them this way. And now as an onlooker, I think I'm looking at the raid completely different. Stable Ronaldo and Marlon didn't cause Camden to have the worst night of his life. Ultimately, they highlighted and put a bunch of eyewitnesses on his everyday experience. And for what it's worth, I think they changed his life, but not in a situation in which we're talking about now he has a bunch of different live stream viewers, but ultimately to the point of people having the ability to bear witness to the day-to-day hellhole that he seemingly lives in.
I'm not gonna move the screen share too.
Wolf Omega with the Pete Dirty with the Shark with the sub.
This is the second time you have attempted to ruin my entire life. So for your sake, since you have nowhere to go after today, I hope that check is a huge check.
They're telling me she's trying to file a restraining order on me.
This is
King, what? No. Nah, this shit ain't real. This shit gotta be a script, bro. This shit gotta be a script, bro. Why you fight? What the fuck? What? You're filing on an 18-year-old, let alone your own son? Bro, I can't watch this, bro. What? Bro, it's more. I ain't even... Nah, this some serious game. Nah, he can't. He can't. If he never talked to her again, I ain't gonna lie. Nobody can blame, bro. Cause she's trying to get distance from him regardless. And child support. I think I was reading some comments. They was like, it probably got something to do with the dad or something. she probably hate his dad so much that she don't like him either. Something like that. But I don't even think that's a far reach, because we seeing, they talking about, I didn't hear about that. I thought I seen all the news. I didn't know.
Real rough. Now, the best thing in my opinion is not that Camden now has a new viewership base. Ultimately, people do raids all the time. That doesn't mean that they stick. People come in for 2 seconds, they get the dance off, and then they leave right afterwards. The best part about all of this is that now there were thousands of people that could see Camden. And even greater than that, there were thousands of people that gave Camden the opportunity to get some sort of help for a situation.
Cam, if you can just message me privately, I don't want to, I feel weird doing a call with people. I message me privately, and I want to figure out some stuff with your money situation so I can make sure I can try to send you the money on Cash App or something so you can get a hotel or whatever. I needed to get in contact with you so I can do that, because I don't want to send you some subs and then you're stuck. You know what I mean? And the subs are going to your mom and she has your account. I don't want to do that. So
yes, ma'am. Thank you again, Senator. I appreciate everybody.
This is the thing about the streaming community. People are extremely close-knit. People are generous. And when they see somebody in need that is going through especially a tumultuous time mixed with probably something that they've experienced, a parent not wanting them to fulfill this dream, then ultimately that tugs on their heartstrings and the communities at large get activated. Streamer Senna is one of the people that does reach out to him to aid and assist him in getting to a much better and safer situation by tackling the financials of it all. She ultimately sends him about $15,000 to help him get out of the situation that he's currently in.
Oh my fucking gosh, why did she do that? Why did she do that? Did not have to do that.
My life, you deserve this shit, Cam. Don't let a nigga tell you different, gang. On my life, you deserve this shit, boy.
And it's not just Senna who is a part of spreading awareness and making sure that Camden is in a right situation. Duke and Davis decided to hop on stream and talk about his situation, shed light on what he's got going on, funnel some of the audience.
It's making my head hurt, bro. Cause like actually doing the stream is like, I can only imagine, bro. Like it sucks when your people don't believe in you, gang. It sucks, bro. Like they think this is a joke, bro. Like shoot. Okay. That is a joke, bro.
There and send him financial contributions to make sure that he is in the best possible situation going forward.
Davis just gifted 100.
There it is. We fucking did it. We fucking did it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Keep hustling.
I was listening.
Yo. You got this.
His whole family box, bro. They don't understand, bro. This the problem, gang. They don't understand how much this shit can change your life.
And I'm sure there's more to come. By the time this video drops, there will probably be more streamers that are talking about his situation, more content creators, commentary channels, etc., etc.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. There's like a whole legion of parents that didn't want to be parents, that had kids, and that hate their kids. And y'all are spawning like demons, my nigga. Y'all are destroying these guys, man. And they think the shit they was dealing with is normal. This shit is not normal, bro. This is not what a loving household looks like. You can't claim to love somebody and treat them like this. That's just facts.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kaisenat, iShowSpeed, hell, even Mr. Beast come to this young man's aid. As it stands right now, he did get into a...
She did just change this, man. Like, this whole situation just changed his life, though. It just changed his life, because... Nah, you can't be trying to do this and... That happens, bro. Shit. Is that a bug? Anyways. Hold on. Okay, that's not. Some crown on my leg, tripping.
New living space.
I'm back. Yes, I can smile now. I can smile now.
and he is in a better situation, at least right now physically. I do still hope that his mental is taken care of, because just because you're out of that situation doesn't mean that, you know, you have totally removed yourself from that situation. I know that his mother is still calling him. He's still getting things that are happening to him. That's still something that weighs heavily on a young man's heart. I don't think anybody would want to be in a situation where they have to turn their back on, leave, or otherwise their mother, no matter how damaging it is. I know, tough relationship, but ultimately it's good to know that he has a community greater than just the one that he had been streaming to for a minute. He has the entire streaming community behind him and looking into his life situation and hoping that it does well. Like, I don't think that you could ask for much more. Even though small streamer Nitro Camden's dream became a nightmare the instant that Stable Ronaldo sent thousands of people to his chat, make it clear and make it plain. This has nothing to do with the raid. This has nothing to...
That's God, bro. Facts. That is God. That was God, bro. Just saved the man life. And now he don't gotta live through that no more. Cause I should have watched this later, bro. This just went through all my mood. Like,
do with Camden yelling, because ultimately I do think that what Stable Ronaldo did, what Marlon did, was a silver lining. Sure, Camden endured some harsh things that night, but it did expose a situation that is totally disgusting, something that is not in his control, something that he is not at fault for. A mother that calls him a failure, that doesn't want him to succeed, that surveils him 24/7, that writes these disgusting letters in birthday cards. Things that he had all been dealing with.
something's internally wrong. Internally, something is most definitely wrong, bro. Cause this is, I've never seen no shit like this.
Behind closed doors by himself for a long time, but now is having the audience to showcase these atrocities to, and ultimately the greater streamer community coming to his aid. I think that this is a testament to the online community, as toxic as it can be, as disgusting as it can be. There is still unity amongst these people, even in the midst of all of the division that goes on. Kudos to anybody and everybody that is donating. Kudos to anybody and everybody that is talking about this situation, bringing light to this situation. Granted, rules are rules in a person's house. You know, if you come in my house, you gotta take shoes off, because that is what it is. But I'm not gonna physically put my hands on you and bite you and demean you because you don't take your shoes off. I think that's utterly disgusting. I don't want people to look at this as some sort of negative story. He went through a negative experience, but now his life is beginning anew, and we should wrap our arms around Nitro Camden in this time, because ultimately he could be the next greatest. But even if he isn't the next greatest, he should not have to endure nasty and disgusting behaviors that his mother put him through. With a couple of the big
video, bro. It's that same stuff Speed went through too, bro. Bro, Ronaldo might have just gave us our next actual Speed. He might have, bro. Nah, this don't do me all bad. I ain't gonna lie. Oof. Anyways, peace y'all for watching. See y'all later. Peace.